Hello friends and welcome to Trading and Finance. Today we're going to talk about the book Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Have you ever wondered how the world's richest and most successful people reach their level of achievement? Do they just work harder than everyone else, or do they have some secret that others don't know? Napoleon Hill explains in Think and Grow Rich that wealth and success don't just come from hard work. Instead, they're a mental process. Your thoughts, your willpower, and your goals are what determine whether you'll become rich or not. The book begins with a very special story, the story of Edwin C. Barnes, who was desperate to work with Thomas Edison. Barnes wasn't rich, nor did he have any influential connections. But he had one thing, an unwavering belief that he would work with Edison. He had no backup plan. He took a train and showed up at Edison's company. There, he straight up told Edison that he wanted to be his business partner. Edison didn't make him a partner right away, but he gave him a small job. Barnes didn't give up and continued to work hard until one day, Edison made him his business partner. In this story, Napoleon Hill wants to tell us that success begins with our burning desire. If you want something with all your might and passion, it will surely come into your life. This isn't magic, it's a psychological truth. Your thoughts act like a magnet, and you attract the very things you focus on most. But just wishing isn't enough. We also need to take concrete steps in the right direction. Most people just dream, but they don't have a clear plan on how to achieve their goals. Napoleon Hill says that every great achievement first originates as an idea. When we think about something repeatedly, our subconscious mind tries to turn it into reality. This is why we should always maintain positive and clear thinking. Now the question is, can anyone become rich just by thinking? The answer is no. Not until you transform your thoughts into a concrete plan and act on it. Napoleon Hill shares stories of many people who first changed their thinking and then achieved success through their hard work and smart efforts. Another important point discussed in this chapter is auto-suggestion. When you repeatedly affirm your goals and tell yourself, "I can do this," your subconscious mind starts to believe it's true. This process builds the self-confidence you need. So, if you also want to become rich or achieve success in any field, first ask yourself this question. Is my desire truly strong enough that I'm willing to do anything for it? If yes, then now is the time to turn it into a reality. Faith, the key to success. Now that we understand that a burning desire is the beginning of any success, the next step is faith. Without faith, any dream remains just a fantasy. Napoleon Hill says that if you don't believe in yourself and your dream, why would anyone else? True faith means believing without any doubt that you will achieve your goal. But the problem is that most people can't believe in their own abilities. They keep telling themselves, "I'm not capable enough, I don't know how to make more money, my luck is bad," and so on. A very tall man, Jashil, accepts our thoughts in the same way we feed them. If you constantly tell yourself you're weak, your subconscious mind will believe it, and your behavior will adapt accordingly. But if you instill in your mind that you are meant for success, your subconscious mind will start working in that direction. Napoleon Hill calls this process auto-suggestion. It means that you repeat your goal over and over and implant it into your subconscious mind. For example, if your goal is to earn 100,000 rupees a month, you should tell yourself every day, "I am earning 100,000 rupees every month. I have the full capability to do this." When you repeat this daily, it gradually becomes part of your belief, and your subconscious mind starts working in that direction. Now, simply believing mentally isn't enough. To strengthen it, you also need to take action. For instance, if your goal is to build a big business, you'll need to develop your skills, learn new things, and connect with people who are already successful. Napoleon Hill uses the example of Henry Ford to further clarify this idea. Ford didn't have much formal education, but he had an immense belief that he would build the best cars in the world. When he decided to build an engine, his engineer said it was impossible. But Ford replied, "Keep trying until it's possible." And eventually, they made the impossible possible. So the question is, do you have that kind of faith in your goals? You need to eliminate your fears and doubts. Remember, there's only one difference between success and failure: faith. Those who move forward with faith can achieve great miracles in the world. Now, how can you strengthen your goal? Here's an easy way. 1. Clearly write down your goals such as, "I will start my own company in 2 years." 2. Read it every day and feel as if it has already come true. 3. Take action. Make a list of the steps that can lead you to your goal and work on it every day. If you can create the belief in success in your mind and continuously work in the right direction, nothing can stop you. Autosuggestion: program your subconscious mind. So far, we've seen that a burning desire and faith are essential to achieve any goal. But the question is, how do we convince our subconscious mind that we will succeed? Napoleon Hill's answer is autosuggestion. This is a mental process where we repeatedly give ourselves positive messages, affirmations, so that our subconscious mind believes them to be true. Now, how does this process work? The best example is that of a seed. When you plant a seed in the ground, it doesn't immediately become a tree. It needs water, sunlight, and proper care. Slowly, the seed sprouts and then becomes a mighty tree. Similarly, when you plant the seed of success in your mind and repeat it often, it slowly becomes part of your thinking and behavior. When your subconscious mind believes it to be true, it guides you toward the paths that lead you to success. Here's how to use autosuggestion effectively. 1. Write your goal clearly. What is your goal? Write it in a clear sentence. For example, I am a person who will earn 100,000 rupees annually next year. 2. Read and feel your goal every day. Every morning and night, read your goal aloud. Don't just read it as words. Truly feel as if it has already come true. 3. Imagine your goal. Visualization. Close your eyes and see yourself achieving your goal. If your dream is a big business, feel yourself as a successful businessman. This process creates a strong belief in your mind. 4. Avoid negative thinking. Our subconscious mind absorbs both negative and positive thoughts. If you tell yourself, I can't do this, your subconscious mind will believe it. So only repeat positive statements. I can succeed. I have talent and ability. I am fully capable of achieving my goal. Napoleon Hill made another important point. We become what we repeatedly affirm in our minds. If we consider ourselves rich, successful, and happy, our subconscious mind starts working accordingly. True story. From failure to multimillionaire. Napoleon Hill mentions a man who completely transformed his life using autosuggestion, Jim Carrey, who became a famous Hollywood actor. In the 1980s, during his struggling days, Jim Carrey took a blank check and wrote $10 million on it, made out to himself. He wrote on the check that he would one day receive this money for a film. He looked at this check every day, convincing himself that one day it would come true. Years later, Jim Carrey received exactly $10 million for the movie Dumb and Dumber. This wasn't just luck, it was the power of autosuggestion. How can you apply this in your life? 1. Write and repeat your goal every day. 2. Visualize yourself living your dreams. 3. Take action every day so your subconscious mind works in the right direction. 4. Create a positive environment around you and stay away from negativity. Remember, your thoughts create your reality. If you can program your subconscious mind for success, nothing can stop you. Specialized knowledge, the real key to wealth and success. So far, we've learned how burning desire, faith, and autosuggestion shape our thinking and lead us to success. But can we become rich just by thinking and believing? Napoleon Hill's answer is no. We also need specialized knowledge. Many people think that knowledge is power, but Hill says that knowledge alone isn't power. Rather, knowledge used correctly is real power. Schools and colleges give us general knowledge, but rich and successful people are those who acquire specialized knowledge and use it in the right direction. Difference between general and specialized knowledge. 1. General knowledge. Everyone has this. It comes from books, schools, and general studies. It doesn't have direct financial benefit. Examples: basic knowledge of history, geography, science. 2. Specialized knowledge. Only those committed to success acquire this. It comes from deep mastery in a specific field. It helps in earning money and becoming rich. Examples: business strategy, digital marketing, investment, sales skills, technology. If you notice, the richest people in the world are those who have mastery, specialization in a particular field. How to acquire specialized knowledge? 1. Read and research. Read books by successful people. Keep learning new things related to your field. Increase your knowledge through books, courses, seminars, and webinars. 2. Learn from mentors. Find someone successful to be your mentor. Seek their advice and learn from their experiences. 3. Apply immediately after learning. If you learn a new skill, immediately put it into practical use. Just reading won't benefit you until you apply it in your life. 4. Surround yourself with people who inspire you. If you want to be rich and successful, spend time with people who are already successful. Your friends, colleagues, and networking help you move forward. True story. Henry Ford's secret to success. Take the example of Henry Ford. He wasn't highly educated, but he turned his weakness into his strength. When someone taunted him that he didn't know much, Ford replied, "I know everything I need to know, and for the things I don't know, I have a whole team of experts." He used specialized knowledge for his success. He wasn't an engineer himself, but he hired the best engineers in the world for his team and took his business to great heights. Do you have specialized knowledge? If not, start working on acquiring it right now. Whether you're in business, freelancing, investment, or any other skill, become a master in it. Napoleon Hill teaches us that if you want success, you shouldn't just accumulate knowledge. You must also use it correctly. Imagination, your greatest asset. So far, we've learned that specialized knowledge gives us the necessary skills to become rich. But is knowledge alone enough? Napoleon Hill says that wealth always originates from an idea and this is why imagination is anyone's greatest asset. If you pay attention, all the great discoveries, business ideas, and innovations in the world were once just ideas. The Wright brothers first imagined the airplane, Thomas Edison first imagined the light bulb, and Steve Jobs first imagined the smartphone. Every great success starts with an idea. 2 types of imagination. Napoleon Hill explains that there are 2 main types of imagination. 1. Synthetic imagination. This involves combining existing ideas in new ways to create something new. Example: Facebook combined social networking and the internet. Successful people make money by using existing things in new ways. 2. Creative imagination. This is the ability to generate completely new and unique ideas. Scientific discoveries, great inventions, and big businesses are born from this. Example: Elon Musk's SpaceX and Tesla are based on future technologies. Now the question is, can imagination be increased? Hill's answer is absolutely. 5 ways to enhance your imagination. 1. Think about new things and write them down. Sit for 10 to 15 minutes daily and write down new ideas related to your business or career. Immediately note down any new idea that comes to mind. 2. Think about how to solve problems. The easiest way to get rich in the world is to solve a problem. Example: Uber solved the taxi problem. Amazon made online shopping easy. 3. Think big. Don't limit yourself. Think about what you would do if nothing were impossible. 4. Read stories of other successful people. When you read stories of innovators and successful businessmen, your thinking also expands. 5. Meditate. Sit quietly for 10 to 15 minutes every day and think about your goals. This activates your subconscious mind and gives birth to new ideas. True story: how the idea for Coca-Cola became a multi-million-dollar business. Dr. John Pemberton, a pharmacist, created a new beverage. At that time, he didn't think it would become the world's biggest brand. But a man named Asa Candler saw it as a business idea. He completely changed the marketing and branding of this product. Today, Coca-Cola is not just a drink but a multi-billion-dollar brand. How can you apply this in your life? 1. Every day, look for new ideas in your business or career. 2. Use your imagination practically. Don't just think, take action. 3. Dream big and plan to make them come true. Remember, your greatest wealth is your imagination. If you can think it, you can achieve it. Organized planning, a solid strategy for success. So far, we've learned that burning desire, faith, autosuggestion, specialized knowledge, and imagination lay the foundation for success. But if you lack a solid plan despite all this, achieving success becomes difficult. Napoleon Hill says that any goal without a plan is just a wish. Rich and successful people convert their desires into plans and work on them consistently. Why organized planning is essential for success? 1. Without a plan, people fail. If you think, I want to be rich, but don't know how, you'll never succeed. You need a clear action plan. 2. A plan helps you track your progress. If you have a plan, you can see whether you're moving in the right direction. 3. A plan reduces fear. When you break down your goal into small steps, you don't feel overwhelmed. 4 easy steps to create an organized plan. 1. Clearly define your goal. What do you want to achieve? For example, I will be a person earning 100,000 rupees in the next 2 years. Make your goal smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time-bound. 2. List the skills and resources you need. What skills will help you reach your goal? For example, if you want to start a business, you'll need to learn sales, marketing, finance, and management. 3. Create action steps. Break your big goal into small tasks. For example, month 1, decide on a business idea. Month 2, learn necessary skills. Month 3, start small, and so on for each month. 4. Take immediate action and refine your plan periodically. Once you have a plan, act on it immediately. If a method doesn't work, change it and adopt a new strategy. Napoleon Hill says successful people are flexible and adjust their plans as needed. True story, Thomas Edison's success through planning. When Thomas Edison planned to create the light bulb, he faced over 10,000 failures. But each time, he adjusted his plan and eventually found success. When someone asked him, "You failed 10,000 times, how does that feel?" he replied, "I didn't fail 10,000 times, I found 10,000 ways that didn't work." How can you apply this in your life? 1. Clearly write down your goal. 2. Determine what skills and resources you need. 3. Plan small, step-by-step actions to reach your goal. 4. Take immediate action on your plan and refine it if necessary. Remember, thinking alone changes nothing. Success comes only from organized planning and continuous action. Decision. The difference between success and failure. So far, we've seen how organized planning helps turn our goals into reality. But is simply making a plan enough? Napoleon Hill says that successful people have a special quality. They make quick and firm decisions. If you observe, the world's richest and most successful people have the ability to make instant decisions. They don't waste time overthinking opportunities, but instead make quick and correct choices. Why the power of decision is essential. 1. Successful people make quick decisions and don't change them. Henry Ford decided to sell his cars only in black and stuck to that decision. The result? Ford Motor Company became number 1 in the automobile industry. 2. Unsuccessful people delay making decisions. They overthink everything, causing opportunities to slip away. If you keep thinking, "What should I do?" success will never come. 3. The world respects those who stand by their decisions. When Elon Musk started SpaceX and Tesla, everyone said it was impossible. But he didn't change his decision, and today both companies are worth billions of dollars. How to make quick and correct decisions. 1. Trust yourself. Develop self-confidence. Overcome fear and doubt. Trust your decisions, and if necessary, conduct small experiments. 2. Clearly see your options. When making a decision, understand 2 or 3 possibilities and analyze them. But don't waste time overthinking. 3. Determine your priorities. Focus on the most important things and ignore the rest. 4. Avoid fear. Napoleon Hill says that fear is the biggest obstacle to making decisions. Most people don't succeed because they're afraid to make decisions. True story, Warren Buffett's quick decisions. Billionaire investor Warren Buffett makes investment decisions very quickly. He says, "If I don't understand a deal, I immediately decline it. And if I see potential in it, I invest without wasting time." This is why he's made many brilliant investments in his life and become one of the richest people in the world. How can you apply this in your life? 1. Develop the habit of making quick and firm decisions. 2. Don't let fear stand in the way of your success. 3. Once you make a decision, don't change it repeatedly. 4. If you make a mistake, learn from it and move forward. Remember, success comes only to those who make quick and firm decisions. Persistence. Success doesn't come to those who give up. So far, we've seen how essential making quick and firm decisions is for success. But can you become rich just by making the right decisions? Napoleon Hill says that successful people are those who stick to their decisions and don't give up despite difficulties. This is called persistence. If you observe, the world's most successful people never gave up. Walt Disney, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, Dhirubhai Ambani, all of them faced difficulties, but they remained steadfast in their dreams. Why persistence is essential? 1. Most people fail because they give up too quickly. After failing once or twice, they think, "Maybe this isn't for me," and quit. But true success comes to those who try until the very end. 2. Every great success is backed by persistence. Thomas Edison created the light bulb after 10,000 failures. Colonel Sanders didn't give up after his KFC recipe was rejected by over 1,000 restaurants, and today KFC is a global brand. 3. Persistence gives birth to resolve. When you consistently try, your self-confidence grows. You learn that every failure only brings you closer to success. How to develop persistence? 1. Strengthen your willpower. Promise yourself that you won't give up until you succeed. To strengthen your willpower, Set small goals and achieve them. 2. Learn from your failures. After every failure, ask yourself, what did I learn from this? Don't repeat mistakes. Instead, become better than before. 3. Stay motivated. Read stories of successful people. Remind yourself every day why you're doing this. 4. Associate with the right people. Surround yourself with people who encourage you. Stay away from negative thinkers. True story, Jack Ma's determination and unwavering persistence. Jack Ma, who founded Alibaba, was rejected from over 30 jobs. He applied to Harvard University 10 times for admission but was rejected every single time. When he started Alibaba, there was no profit for the first few years. But he persisted, and today he's one of the richest people in the world. Jack Ma says, if you don't give up, you still have a chance. Giving up is the real failure. How can you apply this in your life? 1. If you have a dream, keep trying to achieve it until it comes true. 2. Don't be afraid of failure. Instead, use it as a stepping stone to success. 3. Remind yourself every day why you're doing this. 4. Never compromise on your goal, no matter how many difficulties arise. Remember, success comes only to those who get back up, even after falling repeatedly. Mastermind. The importance of a successful team. So far, we've seen how persistence plays a crucial role in success. But is working alone the key to success? Napoleon Hill believes that successful people don't work alone. They work with a strong team. He calls this a mastermind. A mastermind is a team that works together toward a single goal, and when several intelligent people come together, their collective thought power can be far more effective than the thinking of a single individual. Why a mastermind is important? 1. The power of organization. When many people work together, everyone's strengths and ideas benefit each other. Teamwork makes the dream work. Based on this principle, you have the experience, knowledge, and strengths of others. 2. Flow of new ideas. A good mastermind group has diverse perspectives. They challenge each other's ideas, which not only provides new direction, but also gives you an opportunity to improve your own perspective. 3. Commitment to a common goal. When you are part of a team, you prioritize the group's goal along with your personal goals. This motivates you even more. The success of one team member becomes success for everyone. 4. Efficient use of time and energy. When you work with a team, you can direct your strengths effectively. You won't waste a lot of time on a single problem because each team member will help find a solution with their expertise. How to create a mastermind group? 1. Choose like-minded people. To join a mastermind, you need people who share your purpose, vision, and values. They should understand your objective and be fully committed to achieving it. 2. Create a strong team environment. Foster a healthy, inspiring, and collaborative environment. Respect every team member and consider their advice. 3. Hold regular meetings. Conduct regular meetings with your mastermind group to exchange ideas and help each other. Time and motivation are both important in this process. 4. Dedication and trust. Dedication and trust are essential in your team. When one person feels weak, another is there to support them. True story, Henry Ford and his mastermind group. Henry Ford once faced a very challenging problem when a serious issue arose with his car engine that couldn't be resolved. He formed a mastermind group with his team and solved the problem. Ford says, I never have any problem with anything in my mind because I know that I work with the group that will always help me find a solution. How can you apply this in your life? 1. Include people who align with your goals in your mastermind group. 2. Freely exchange ideas in the group and encourage each other. 3. Respect every member of the group and follow their advice. 4. Meet regularly with your mastermind group so you keep moving forward. Remember, a strong mastermind group can prove to be a strong bridge to your success. The subconscious mind, your hidden power. So far, we've seen how Napoleon Hill emphasized principles like desire, faith, planning, decision, persistence, and the mastermind for success. But despite all this, if your mind isn't ready for success, you'll never reach your full potential. This is why the power of your subconscious mind plays the most crucial role. Hill says that your subconscious mind controls your reality. Whatever you repeatedly focus on will become the truth of your life. What is the subconscious mind and how does it work? Your subconscious mind holds your beliefs. If you believe yourself to be successful, your subconscious mind will motivate you to work in that direction. If you believe yourself to be a failure, your subconscious mind will create that reality. It influences your actions and decisions. When you think about something repeatedly, your subconscious mind accepts it as a truth. It affects your emotions, habits, and decisions. It determines your success and failure. If you constantly think negatively, "I can't do this, my luck is bad," your subconscious mind believes it, and you start experiencing similar outcomes. But if you fill your subconscious mind with positive thoughts, "I am successful, I am worthy of becoming rich," it starts becoming a reality in your life. How to program your subconscious mind for success? 1. Use auto-suggestion. Tell yourself every day, "I am fully capable of becoming rich. I am getting closer to my goals every day." These affirmations will slowly sink deep into your subconscious mind and change your thoughts and actions. 2. Visualize. For 5 to 10 minutes daily, visualize your success. See yourself in the position where you are rich and successful. This will motivate your subconscious mind to turn this idea into reality. 3. Stop negative thinking. Whenever a negative thought arises, "I can't do this," immediately change it to a positive one. "I can do this, and I will." 4. Associate with the right people. Spend time with people who inspire you and have a success mindset. Avoid negative people who can fill your subconscious mind with wrong ideas. True story, Jim Carrey and his subconscious mind. Jim Carrey, who is now one of Hollywood's most successful actors, programmed his subconscious mind for success when he was struggling. In the early 1980s, when he had no work, he wrote himself a check for $10 million and wrote "acting services rendered" on it. He looked at this check every day, imagined success, and told himself that one day he would sign a $10 million film. A few years later, he signed a $10 million deal for the movie Dumb and Dumber. This was proof of his subconscious power. How can you apply this in your life? 1. Talk positively about your goals every day. 2. Create a clear picture of success in your mind and review it repeatedly. 3. Identify negative thoughts and immediately change them. 4. Maintain the right environment and associate with the right people. Remember, what you think, you become. If you can program your subconscious mind for success, nothing can stop you from becoming rich. Think and Grow Rich is not just a book, it's a complete science of success. If you apply its 13 principles in your life, you can not only become rich, but also succeed in every area of life. Here are the 5 most important lessons from this book. Success begins with a burning desire. Faith and self-motivation are the biggest weapons for success. Solid planning and strong decisions make success inevitable. Persistence, a mastermind, and continuous effort ensure your success. Your subconscious mind shapes your reality. Fill it with positivity. If you just read this knowledge and forget it, it's useless. But if you apply it in your life, it's enough to make you rich and successful. So what action are you going to take now? Are you ready to program your subconscious mind for success? Napoleon Hill's Think and Grow Rich, first published in 1937, remains an enduring classic in the realm of personal development and success literature. Born out of a challenge from industrialist Andrew Carnegie, who commissioned Hill to interview hundreds of the most successful individuals of his time, the book distills their collective wisdom into a cohesive philosophy for achieving not just financial wealth, but success in any chosen field. Hill dedicated over 2 decades to this monumental research, meticulously documenting the principles that propelled figures like Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, and John D. Rockefeller to their monumental achievements. At its core, Think and Grow Rich posits that the journey to wealth begins not with capital or connections, but with a specific state of mind. Hill asserts that the desire for riches must be transformed into a definite plan, coupled with unwavering faith and relentless persistence. The book's overarching message is a profound psychological one, that success is primarily a mental game, and one's thoughts, beliefs, and emotional intensity are the true architects of their destiny, capable of attracting corresponding results. The first and arguably most pivotal principle is desire. Hill emphasizes that a mere wish for wealth is insufficient. One must cultivate a burning desire, an intense, unwavering, and almost obsessive longing for a definite amount of money or achievement. This level of desire eliminates all thoughts of retreat or failure, forcing the individual to create a path where none seemingly exists. The iconic story of Edwin C. Barnes and his relentless pursuit of working with Thomas Edison perfectly illustrates this principle, demonstrating how a single-minded desire can overcome all practical limitations. This burning desire must then be translated into a clear, written statement outlining the exact amount of money desired, the specific service or value to be given in return, and a definite date for its acquisition. Critically, this statement must be read aloud daily, morning and night, and visualized as already achieved. This ritual serves to impress the definite desire upon the subconscious mind, preparing it to work towards its manifestation. Following desire, faith emerges as the second essential principle. Hill defines faith not merely as belief, but as a state of mind that can be induced through autosuggestion. He argues that the subconscious mind acts only upon thoughts that are mixed with emotion, particularly faith. Therefore, genuinely believing in one's capacity to achieve their goals, without a shadow of doubt, is paramount. This unwavering conviction acts as a spiritual magnet, attracting the necessary forces and opportunities. Faith is directly cultivated through autosuggestion, the principle by which individuals can directly influence their subconscious mind. By repeatedly affirming positive, definite thoughts about one's goals and capabilities, mixed with emotion, these thoughts are impressed upon the subconscious. This process effectively programs the subconscious mind, causing it to act as a powerful ally, influencing actions and reactions to align with the desired outcomes. It's a method of self-hypnosis that trains the mind to expect and attract success. Another cornerstone of Hill's philosophy is specialized knowledge. He sharply distinguishes between general knowledge, which is abundant and often free, and specialized knowledge, which is highly valuable and often pays dividends. While a broad education is beneficial, Hill argues that true financial power comes from possessing deep, specific expertise in a particular field or industry. He famously cited Henry Ford, who, despite limited formal education, amassed a vast fortune by acquiring and strategically applying specialized knowledge, often through his network of highly skilled engineers. Acquiring specialized knowledge isn't limited to formal education. It involves continuous learning through experience, mentors, and dedicated study within one's chosen field. Hill emphasizes that it's not merely what one knows, but how one uses that knowledge, and the ability to attract and organize the specialized knowledge of others that truly leads to wealth. The imagination is presented as the workshop of the mind, the faculty through which desires and plans are given form. Hill describes two forms: synthetic imagination, which arranges old concepts into new combinations, like the invention of the automobile from existing mechanical parts, and creative imagination, which originates entirely new ideas from infinite intelligence. He stresses that all great inventions, business ventures, and societal advancements originated as ideas conceived in the mind's imaginative realm. Cultivating imagination involves actively seeking new ideas, solving problems creatively, and visualizing desired outcomes. It's the faculty that allows one to think big, transcending conventional limitations and conceptualizing solutions or opportunities that others might miss. The success of entrepreneurs like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk, built on audacious visions, strongly resonates with Hill's emphasis on creative imagination. The principle of organized planning transforms abstract desires and imaginative ideas into concrete, actionable steps. Hill asserts that a goal without a definite, workable plan is merely a wish that will never materialize. He guides readers through the process of creating a detailed, step-by-step roadmap, identifying necessary skills, resources, and potential obstacles. This meticulous planning is crucial for systematically advancing towards one's objectives, providing clarity and direction. Furthermore, Hill highlights that successful plans are not rigid, but adaptable. He advises constantly reviewing and refining plans in response to challenges and new information, emphasizing the importance of flexibility and learning from experience, as demonstrated by Thomas Edison's persistent refinement of the light bulb. Decision is identified as a critical trait of successful people. Hill observed that wealthy individuals make decisions quickly and firmly, and are slow to change them once made, while those who fail often procrastinate on decisions or change them frequently. This principle underscores the importance of self-confidence and the courage to act decisively, overcoming the common fear of making mistakes or facing criticism. Persistence is the unwavering determination to carry out one's plans despite all odds, setbacks, and temporary defeats. Hill argues that many people fail not because of lack of talent or opportunity, but because they give up too soon. This principle emphasizes the cultivation of an indomitable spirit, the ability to learn from adversity, and the unwavering conviction that one's goal is achievable. It's the essential ingredient that transforms desire into reality, as evidenced by countless innovators who faced rejection and failure before achieving success. The mastermind alliance is a powerful concept advocating for surrounding oneself with a group of like-minded individuals who share a common purpose and are committed to mutual support and success. This alliance leverages the collective intelligence, experience, and energy of its members, creating a synergistic effect where the sum of their efforts is greater than the individual parts. Hill believed that this cooperative spirit amplifies one's own power and provides invaluable insights and encouragement. The subconscious mind is presented as a powerful repository of all thoughts, good or bad, which are then translated into reality. Hill emphasizes that the subconscious acts upon impulses of thought, irrespective of whether these thoughts are positive or negative. This underscores the crucial role of autosuggestion in filling the subconscious with success-oriented thoughts, ensuring it works as an ally rather than an obstacle. Hill also dedicates a chapter to the brain, describing it as a vast broadcasting and receiving station for thought. He suggests that thoughts are forms of energy that can be transmitted and received, hinting at a broader energetic connection between minds that facilitates the mastermind principle and the reception of ideas through creative imagination. Finally, the sixth sense, the culmination of all the other principles, is described as the point where the mind connects with infinite intelligence. This is the realm of flashes of intuition, inspiration, and divine guidance, which comes only to those who have mastered the preceding 12 principles. It represents a spiritual aspect of success, a higher form of wisdom that provides solutions and insights beyond ordinary reasoning. In essence, Think and Grow Rich is far more than a financial guide. It is a profound philosophy for personal mastery. Hill's principles, from cultivating a burning desire and unwavering faith to strategic planning, decisive action, persistent effort, and leveraging collective intelligence, provide a comprehensive framework for achieving any definite purpose. The book continues to resonate globally because it illuminates the timeless truth that the greatest barriers and the greatest potentials both reside within the human mind. So friends, that was today's book summary. Do let me know how you liked it by commenting below. Thank you.